And now the starting lineup for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At small forward, Reggie Bullock. At the other forward.
It's the NBA on 2. And his thing.
Thank you.
And I love, David, how he is always hungry for wins and competition. Thank you. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. It's Curry outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got the opening basket of the game for the Warriors. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, Luka has options all over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
Curry deciding where to go with it. That one misses. Here's Dallas. Pass to Brunson. The pass to Powell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's his first.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Curry gets the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Now here's Brunson. Guarded by Poole. Shot clock at 5. They get the rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second
Defender all over.
It's his first trip to the line. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Brunson. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And the basket by Curry.
That is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Curry's gone 3 for 5 from the field.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success. Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And amazing to even consider using a box and 1 in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Oh, Steph Curry at his best right there.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. You know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Ball's knocked loose. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Pass to Doncic. to the left side wing. Here's Finney Smith.
Well, this is why Draymond's one of the top defenders in the league, and right now getting under the skin of the opposing offense.
Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 15.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Doncic. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Kleba kicks to Doncic. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Then for the Mavericks, Davis Bertans checks in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway comes in for Jalen Brunson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Dinwiddie to end the run. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Mavericks trail by 7. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Hardaway. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Yeah, whenever he's got a little room, if the ball's in his hands, Hardaway Jr. looking to score.
Curry against Dinwiddie. .102 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Curry with the three. Bertans grabs the board. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. For three, Bullock. Warriors with the rebound. Now Curry. He's got 21. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 24 points.
Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. Here's Kleba. Dallas moving it around. All the way up top. He's covered by Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Hardaway, no good.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Outside Curry. Launches it. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Davis Bertans out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Maxi Kleba. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Bielitsa against Dinwiddie. Here he goes. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
A three ball. Another three for Golden State.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Mavericks trail by 20. Passes to Dinwiddie, and the Mavericks call time here. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Green, he's checked in for Kuminga. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Reggie Bullock. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie. There's the triple. Good! Another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. The Mavericks have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here's Doncic. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by Golden State.
Lets it go from 14. They grab their own miss.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And Bielitsa kicks to Curry. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Doncic. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it, and the shot goes in. Here's Curry, and he has 42. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 45 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And they double up Doncic. Out left to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. In the corner, Powell with it. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. He lays it in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Look who's coming out onto the court.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Wiggins is checked in for Bielitsa. Klay Thompson comes in for Porter. And Poole subbed in for Gary Payton. Outside Curry. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 48.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And Doncic throws it down.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
And good. He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Mavericks shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Brunson finds Doncic. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Dinwiddie checked in for the Mavericks.
Mavericks up.
The Warriors shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Brent, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep, to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity. Solid in the first, fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
And the call on the shot and sends him to the line. Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Reggie Bullock comes in for Luka Doncic. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Jalen Brunson. It's Curry outside. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Hardaway kicks to Dinwiddie. And the pass to Bullock. Tries again. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, Kevon Looney.
There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
They get Stephen Curry.
The line for the Mavs.
He hits the second from the line.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. Curry from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Warriors ahead, running away with it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points and 1 rebound. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I could say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, just keep giving up open look.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority in halftime.
Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Here's Curry with the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. They get a hand on it. Shoots it up. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 65 points for Stephen Curry. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly, and they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
Pass to Powell. Clock at 4. Dishes it to Bullock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Peyton, he's checked in for Golden State. Timeout called the Warriors. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And they double up Doncic. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. And the dunk by Powell.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Can't hit that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Doncic passes to Powell. And it's good for 2. Powell's got 6.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Curry outside. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Brunson. He's got 6. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And they'll get another chance. Finney Smith kicks to Brunson. And here's Bullock from the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Bullock's got his second basket of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Curry outside. Trains the three-pointer.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
He takes it in, and Thompson sends it back.
Clay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
He got it again. Sensational. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Iguodala in for Peyton.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
And a deep 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Dallas. From past the arc. And it's Looney with the rebound. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
The Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Luka Doncic. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Warriors have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. The feed to Kuminga. And it's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
They say it was last touched by Brunson.
Basketball.
1:19 left here in the third quarter. The deep three from Thompson. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Dinwiddie. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. The shot by Thompson, no good. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Mavericks. Passes it to Iguodala. Thompson from long range. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 6 points.
Wow, from way downtown. Thompson's ready to shoot. His confidence right now through the roof.
Here's Brunson into the lane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Thompson. The Mavericks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Kleber. Back to Hardaway. The offensive rebound. Dirgenis. Now the pass to Kleber. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Just 3 on the clock. No good.
It's just all effort from Klay Thompson getting up into his man. That's just tenacious D.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Dallas, Maxi Kleber is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Brown. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Timeout called the Warriors. Some changes for Golden State. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Looney. And it's Thompson in for Lee. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Dallas. And it's time for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Stephen Curry's doing. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. He's calling it a high ankle sprain, and he told me that he's currently in extreme pain. He's definitely going to be sitting the rest of this one out and potentially a significantly longer time before he'll be back on the court. Kevin, really, really bad news tonight.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
And Thompson launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Thompson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Remarkable quickness on Klay Thompson's shot release, giving the defense no chance to contest.
The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Thompson puts up a deep 3 and another 3 for Golden State.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Ntilikina passes to Kleba. Now, here's Bertans. D right on him. Fires top of the key. Connects. The jumper drops. Ntilikina's got 4 points this quarter.
Crucial for Ntilikina's development. The more shots he can hit like this, the more confident he will grow.
Thompson with the bucket.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Kleba. Passes it to Ntilikina. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The deep 3 from Thompson. That shot missing, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Over in the corner, Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is barely. Thompson's got 21 in the game.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Ntilikina kicks to Bertans. Pass to Kleba. The pass to Ntilikina. Back to Kleba. Hardaway with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Thompson misses. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter to the inside. And finished off by Bertans.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. He'll do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
A lot of dialogue around the league as to whether or not Klay Thompson could bear the brunt of being a main scorer on the team. Well, tonight proving.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Bertans. .153 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ntilikina can't hit. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Thompson way outside. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
For Stephen Curry.
This was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
The Mavericks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Left side Hardaway. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're up. There's 47 seconds left in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Here's Brown. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Lee. And here's Golden State. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count it. Good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Ntilikina kicks to Green. Here's Powell. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Lee outside, off target. So we see the Warriors.